Shalom, shalom. Hope you guys had an awesome Sabbath. Sorry, I didn't realize what time it was. Time was just flying by. I was over here just studying the passages of scripture that we read yesterday, actually. We read that Moses was not granted entrance um, into the promised land because he disobeyed Yahweh when he told him to speak to the rock, and he struck it. And then I started thinking, man, I thought he did tell him to strike it. And then I realized, well, that was written in the book of Exodus, and that was Exodus 17. And those are two different events. That's my conclusion on that. Correct me if you have a different understanding or if you know something else to be true. But what I realized is that in Exodus chapter 17, he did tell him to strike the rock, and he obeyed and correctly struck the rock. That was about a year after they had left Egypt. And then, they were wandering in the desert. I don't know if they were going in circles or what the case was. But the reason that, it took me a while to kind of come to that conclusion that it was two different events, because it does say that there were the waters of Meribah. And I looked up the first time the waters were called Meribah, and the second times they're just referred to as Meribah, which means strife. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they were the same waters, but they were both called the waters of strife, if that makes sense. But it makes sense that the first time that he was told to strike the rock, and he struck the rock. There was no problem. He did what he was told. Second time, he was told to speak to the rock, and he struck it twice. And that was no good. Palmetto Paratrooper, shalom. Richard Barber, shalom. Michelle Barber, hey, that sounds familiar. We're going to switch from Black Rifle Coffee Company to Moose Run. That is a good move. Moose Run, you will not be disappointed with that. Country Pumpkin, hey, shalom. Thanks for being here. Learning the way. Bless you guys. Trying and doing. Bless you. Thanks for being here, guys. I had a feeling that would be your helpmate. Helpmate. Yes. Thanks for being here again. I was just kind of studying. I was like, you know what? We didn't go to a Shabbat gathering today, and I figured we'll close out Shabbat together. Whoever wants to join, of course. And so we got the regulars here. If you'll hang on one sec, I'm going to close the door over here because the washer and dryer is kind of loud. With this amazing microphone, you probably can't hear it though, but it's distracting me. Also had to grab myself a bowl of water. So in the thumbnail, you'll notice that I was holding this up here. Have you guys, any of you seen this? Let me know in the comments if you've seen this hidden truth in a mad world. And it's really, really cool. And what kind of got me started doing this study is that I was watching that, and I'll go ahead and share real quick what I got here. I'm going to share this with you guys. Check this out.
Another example of the scriptures coming alive with nature is the rock at Horeb. In the scriptural,
I'm gonna pause real quick because I'm not I'm not sure that you're able to hear that. Are you guys able to hear the audio that I'm playing there? Thumbs up if you could hear that. I did a little test run the other day. Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and continue. This is cool. So this is the rock at Horeb. This one was called Horeb, but this is just a little portion of this documentary. It is very cool. So check this out, guys.
Account of the Israelites leaving Egypt. There is a time and point where they ran out of water, crying out for thirst. God tells Moses to strike a certain rock, and struck it with the same rod he used to part the Red Sea, and water burst forth to satiate the thirsty souls. What is incredible is exactly where the account was said to take place. We see a huge rock with a split right down the middle, as if lightning struck it and parted it. What's fascinating is evidence of an enormous amount of gushing water flowing from this rock, demonstrated by water erosion from the base of the large rock, proving the story to be true. This rock is found along the route used by the multitude from the Red Sea to Mount Sinai.
One of the greatest miracles of the Exodus story is when Moses finds that the Israelites need water. They're in a hot, barren area without water to be seen anywhere. And so one of the greatest miracles happens when Moses strikes a rock, and the rock splits and water pours forth. For so many people, this sounds just like legend, but right near the alleged site of Mount Sinai, we come across this massive split rock. And one of the most distinguishing features of this is that, as you can see below it and also to the side, is that the rock is smooth, as if tons and tons of water came straight from that rock down and then filled the area. As we were driving here, the rocks were all jagged, square-shaped, circle-shaped. It was terrible for the car. But then right here, and only right here, below the rock, the area is smooth. And so when you're coming around that corner, you have no idea what you're about to see. And then this is right there, surprising you, looking at you as you come around that corner. And this is one of the most pieces of evidence that the Exodus did, in fact, happen in Saudi Arabia right here.
Isn't that amazing? That is too cool. I just heard that recently, and I just thought that was really super cool. They have all kinds of discoveries now, and this documentary, I mean, I'm just pitching it to you guys because it's such a valuable resource. I've met and attended Adam Fink's. This is from Parable of the Vineyard. Not sure if you guys are familiar, but he's got a great YouTube channel. But I love Adam and his ministry. But anyways, I'm hoping to actually try to get some of these so that we can get them into people's hands. And but anyways, there's a lot more amazing, mind-blowing things that we can actually prove. I don't actually believe that we are the ones that Scripture's talking about when he says he was telling, I believe he was talking to his disciples. Yeshua was saying, "You see and believe, but blessed are those who do not see and believe." I do not believe that we can say that we can actually see it. I think that because we know about Noah's Ark, we've found the remains of Noah's Ark. If you haven't checked that out, that's in here as well. We've found the chariot wheels from the Egyptians at the bottom of the Sea of Aqaba. all kinds of stuff, and it's just amazing. We have evidence that the Bible is true. We have evidence. So I think that there was a very long time frame between then and recent history where we didn't have this type of evidence. I thought I had my phone on focus mode. Sorry. But anyways, it's super cool. And I'll be sharing more clips like this now that I'm starting to figure out how to like use the internet and stuff. So I was just live streaming from my phone before, and if you can see in the reflection, now I have a light. Where is it? Can you see it? Oh, you can kind of see it. I have a light and everything. I have a microphone and a light. I'm like in a studio pretty much, except for it's my living room. But let's go ahead and open up the scriptures because we're going to pick up where we left off in chapter 25. Let's see, what do we got here? Do I not have that window open? Hold on, I gotta open up the window. There we oops. Figuring it out. There we go. Where'd it go? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me try this again. Entire screen. Nope. Window. Nope. Goodness. I just did this yesterday. Oh, how did I do it? Close out these other windows I'm not using anymore. I know. Lucia. Oh, she's not listening. Let me see what I'm... Oh, I bet I have to make this not full screen. Maybe this one I have to make not full screen too. Let's see. Am I doing it? Sorry, guys. I thought I was about to share this. Window. Oh, boom. Figured it. I don't know what I did, but it worked now. Cool. All right, we're cooking with peanut oil, as they say. Okay. Now we're in. Oh wait, I gotta go back to Numbers, chapter 25. See, but real quick while we're here, though, I'll show you what I was talking about. Then Moshe and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly to the door of the tent of appointment. They fell on their faces. Fast forward. Moshe took the rod from before Yahweh as he commanded, and Moshe and Aaron assembled assembly before the rock. He said to them, "Hear now, you rebels, shall we bring water for you out of this rock?" Okay, now another thing that's really cool, right, is that Messiah is our rock, and from him springs forth springs of living water. Okay, there's so much symbolism that if you unpack it, and I'm just like constantly mind blown at little things that show up, and I'm like, oh, that is awesome. Okay, then Moshe lifted his hand and struck the rock twice with his rod, and much water came out, and the congregation and their livestock drank. But Yahweh said to Moshe and to Aaron, this is his immediate response to him striking the rock, because you did not believe me, to set me apart in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore, you do not bring this assembly into the land which I have given them. These are the waters of Meribah. See, this one it says, these were the waters of Meribah, of strife. See, let me show you what I'm talking about. I got compare. Oops, no, not that. Darn it. I'm figuring this out. Sorry. Where did it go? Here now, you rebels, bring water out of this rock. Okay, these are the waters of Meribah. Here we go. Verse 13. Of Meribah. Now check it out. It says the name of two places in the desert. We'll go over here. Exodus 17 and Numbers 20, right? This is Meribah. This is like really confusing at first because you're like, why? Is this two different? But I pretty carefully combed through these scriptures, and the timeline doesn't add up for them to be the same event, nor does the passage of scripture. It would contradict itself if Yahweh told him to speak to the rock in one and to strike it in the other, which you can see. Never mind. But the fact of the matter is, it's called strife because the children of Israel were like murmuring constantly. But check this out. Strife, right here. This word, this is also the same word that they translate from Meribah. But anyways, I'm going to get back to the scripture here. If I can. Ooh, there we go. Bible. Let's go back to TS 2009. Okay. But yeah. So you're not going in now. Now let's go down to 25. This is where we left off in 24. Let's get a little context so that we know what we're reading here. All right. And so and Edom shall be a possession. All right. So he then looked at Amalek and took up his proverb. This is Balaam, right? Balaam kept on speaking truth about Israel, and the Father was blessing it. Balaam, whatever, wanted curses, and he was like, I can only speak what Yah speaks. I can't curse or bless them. I can only say what Yah speaks. And he ends up giving him a bunch of blessings, and Balaam ends up making a bunch of sacrifices to Yahweh, which is hilarious because he still didn't get the curses to go on Israel like he wanted. But we'll go ahead and pick up reading right here because I don't know how far back I'll have to go. He then looked on Amalek, and he took up his proverb and said, Amalek was first among the nations, but his latter end is to perish forever. He then looked on the Canaanites, and he took up his proverb and said, firm is your dwelling place, and your nest is set on in the rock. There's the rock again. But Cain is to be burned. Till when does Ashur keep you captive? And he took up his proverb and said, oh, who does live when El does this? And ships shall come from the coast of Kittim, and they shall afflict Ashur and afflict Eber, and so shall Amalek, and he also perishes. And Balaam arose and left and returned to his place, and Balak also went his way. And Israel dwelt in Shittim, and the people began to whore with the daughters of Moab. And they invited the people to the slaughterings of their mighty ones. And the people ate and bowed down to their mighty ones. Thus Israel was joined to Baal Peor, and the displeasure of Yahweh burned against Israel. And Yahweh said to Moshe, take all the leaders of the people and hang them up before Yahweh, before the sun, so that the burning displeasure of Yahweh turns away from Israel. And Moshe said to the judges of Israel, each one of you kill his men who were joined to Baal Peor. And see, one of the children of Israel came and brought to his brothers a Midianite woman, before the eyes of Moshe and before the eyes of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping at the door of the tent of appointment. And when Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a spear in his hand. And he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. Thus the plague among the children of Israel came to a stop. And those who died in the plague were 24,000. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, has turned back my wrath from the children of Israel, because he was ardent with my ardor in their midst, so that I did not consume the children of Israel in my ardor. Which I believe that word translates also to zeal, or like passion. Numbers 25:12. Therefore say, see, I am giving him my covenant of peace, and it shall be to him and to his seed after him a covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was ardent for his Elohim and made atonement for the children of Israel. And the name of the man of Israel who was struck with the Midianite woman, was Zimri, son of Salu, a leader of a father's house among the Shemonites. And the name of the Midianite woman who was struck was Cosbi, the daughter of Sur. He was head of the people of a father's house in Midian. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, distress the Midianites, and you shall strike them, for they distressed you with their tricks, and they deceived you in the matter of Peor, and in the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of a leader of Midian, their sister, who was struck in the day of the plague because of Peor. Chapter 26. And it came to be after the plague that Yahweh spoke to Moshe and Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest, saying, take a census of all the congregation of the children of Israel, from 20 years old and above, by their fathers' houses, everyone going out to the army in Israel. So Moshe and Eleazar, the priest, spoke with them in the desert plains of Moab by the Yarden of Jericho, saying, take a census of the people from 20 years old and above, as Yahweh commanded Moshe and the children of Israel who came out of the land of Mitzrayim. Reuben, firstborn of Israel, sons of Reuben, of Hanak, the clan of the Hanakites, of Palu, the clans of the Paluites, of Hetron, the clan of the Hetronites, of Carmi, the clan of the Carmites. These are the clans of the Reubenites, and their registered ones were 43,730. And the son of Palu, Eliab, and the son of Eliab, Nemuel, and Dathan, and Abiram. And Dathan and Abiram were the called ones of the congregation, who contended against Moshe and against Aaron in the company of Korah, when they contended against Yahweh. And the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah, when that company died. With Korah when that company died, when the fire consumed 250 men, and they became a sign. But the sons of Korah did not die, sons of Shimon, according to their clans, of Nemuel, the clan of the Nemuelites, of Yemen, the clan of the Yemenites, of Yakin, the clan of the Yakinites, of Zerah, the clan of the Zerites, of Shaul, the clan of the Shaulites. These are the clans of the Shemonites, 22,200. Sons of Gad, according to their clans, of Sephon, the clan of the Sephonites, of Haggai, the clan of the Haggites, of Shunai, the clan of the Shunites, of Ozni, the clan of the Oznites, of Eri, the clan of the Erites, of Arid, the clan of the Aridites, of Areli, the clan of the Arelites. These are the clans of the sons of Gad, according to their registered ones, 40,500. Sons of Yehuda, and Onan. And and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And sons of Yehuda, according to their clans, of Shelah, the clan of the Shelonites, of Peretz, the clans of the Peretzites, not parasites, sorry. Of Zerah, the clan of the Zerites, and sons of Peretz of Hetzron, the clan of the Hetzronites, of Hamul, the clan of the Hamulites. These are the clans of Yehuda according to their registered ones, 76,500. Sons of Yizakar according to their clans, of Tola, the clan of the Tolites, of Pua, the clan of the Punites, of Hashub, clan of the Hashabites, of Shimron, clan of the Shimronites. These are the clans of Issachar, according to their registered ones, 64,300. Sons of Zebulun, according to their clans, of Sered, the clan of the Seredites, of Elon, the clan of the Elonites, of Halil, the clan of the Halilites. These are the clans of the Zebulunites, according to their registered ones, 60,500. Sons of Joseph, according to their clans, by Manasseh and Ephraim. Sons of Manasseh, of Machir, the son of the Machirites. And Machir brought forth Gilead, and Gilead the clan of the Gileadites. These are the sons of Gilead, of Laezer, the clan of the Laezerites, of Helek, the clan of the Helekites, of Asiriel, the clan of the Asirielites, of Shechem, the clan of the Shechemites, of Shemida, the clan of the Shemidaites, of Hefer, the clan of the Heferites, and Zelophehad, son of Hefer, had no sons but daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad, Mala and Noah and Hoglah and Milcah and Tirzah. These are the clans of Manasseh, and their registered ones, 52,700. These are the sons of Ephraim, according to their clans, of the Shalutha, the clan of the Shethulites, of Becher, the clan of the Bachrites, of Tean, the clan of the Teanites. These are the sons of Shethula, of Aaron, the clan of the Aaronites. These are the clans of the sons of Ephraim, according to their registered ones, 32,500. These are the sons of Joseph, according to their clans. Sons of Benjamin, according to their clans, of Bela, the clan of the Belites, of Ashbel, the clan of the Ashbelites, of Ahiram, the clan of the Ahiramites, of Shephufam, the clan of the Shephufamites, of Hufam, the clan of the Hufamites. And sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman, of Ard, the clan of the Ardites, of Naaman, the clan of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin according to their clans and their registered ones, 45,600. These are the sons of Dan according to their clans, of Shuam, the clan of the Shuamites. These are the clans of Dan according to their clans. All the clans of the Shuamites according to their registered ones, 64,400. Sons of Asher according to their clans, Yimnah, the clan of the Yimnites, of Yeshua, the clan of the Yeshwaites, of Beriah, the clan of the Beriaites, of the son of Beriah, of Heber, the clan of the Heberites, of Malchiel, the son of the Malchielites. And the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the clans of the sons of Asher according to their registered ones, 53,400. Sons of Naphtali according to their clans, of Yatziel, the clan of the Yatzielites; of Guni, the clan of the Gunites; of Hetzer, the clan of the Hetzerites; of Shilem, the clan of the Shilemites. These are the clans of Naphtali according to their clans and their registered ones, 45,400. These are the registered ones of the children of Israel, 601,730. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, the land is to be divided to these as an inheritance, according to the number of names. To the large one you give a larger inheritance, and to the small one you give a smaller inheritance. Each shall be given its inheritance according to their registered ones. But the land is divided by lot. They inherit according to the names of the tribes of their fathers. According to the lot of their inheritance is divided between the larger and the smaller. And these are the registered ones of Levi according to their clans. Of Gershon, the clan of the Gershonites; of Kehath, the clan of the Kehathites; of Merari, the clan of the Merarites. These are the clans of the Levites: the clan of the Libnites, the clan of the Hebronites, the clan of the Malites, and the clan of the Mushites, and the clan of the Korites. And Kehath brought forth Amram, and the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, who was born to Levi in Mitzrayim. And to Amram she bore Aaron and Moshe, and their sister Miriam. And to Aaron were born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died when they brought strange fire before Yahweh. And their registered ones were 23,000, every male from a new moon old and above, from 1 month old and above. For they were not registered among the other children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given to them among the children of Israel. These are the ones registered by Moshe and Eleazar, the priests, who registered the sons of Israel in the desert plains of Moab by the Yarden of Jericho, the Jordan of Jericho. But among these there was not a man of those registered by Moshe and Aaron, the priest, when they registered the sons of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. For Yahweh had said of them, they shall certainly die in the wilderness. And not a man was left of them except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Yehoshua, son of Nun. Chapter 27. We'll pause break. Take a drink of water. Yeah. Okay. All right. Almost done with all the names, I think. Chapter 27, verse 1. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, son of Hepher, son of Gilead, son of Machir, son of Manasseh, and from the clans of Manasseh, son of Joseph, and these were the names of his daughters: Mala, Noah, Hoglah, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moshe and before Eleazar the priest, and before the leaders and all the congregation, by the doorway of the tent of appointment, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, yet he was not in the company of those who were met together against Yahweh in company with Korah, but he died in his own sin, and he had no sons. Why would the name of our father be removed from among his clan because he had no son? Give us a possession among the brothers of our father. Moshe then brought their case before Yahweh. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, The daughters of Zelophehad speak what is right. You should certainly give them a possession of inheritance among their father's brothers. And because the inheritance of their father to pass, and cause the inheritance of their father to pass to them. And speak to the children of Israel, saying, When a man dies and has no son, then you shall cause his inheritance to pass to his daughters. And if he has no daughters, then you shall give his inheritance to his brothers. And if he has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to his father's brothers. And if his father has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan, and he shall possess it. And it shall be to the children of Israel a law of right ruling, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Go up into the mount Abiram and see the land which I have given to the children of Israel. And when you have seen it, you also shall be gathered to your people, as Aharon your brother was gathered. So he's going to let him see it, but he's not going in. Because you rebelled against my mouth in the wilderness of sin, in the strife of the congregation, to set me apart at the waters before their eyes. Because you rebelled against my mouth in the wilderness of sin, in the strife of the congregation, to set me apart at the waters before their eyes. These were the waters of Meribah at Kadesh in the wilderness of sin. And Moshe spoke to Yahweh, saying, Let Yahweh, the Elohim of the spirits of all flesh, appoint a man over the congregation, who goes out before them and comes in before them, who leads them out and brings them in, so that the congregation of Yahweh be not like sheep without a shepherd. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Take Joshua, son of Nun, with you, a man in whom is the Spirit, and you shall lay your hand on him, and shall set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation, and give him command before their eyes, and shall put some of your esteem upon him, so that all the congregation of the children of Israel obey him. And he is to stand before Eleazar the priest, and shall inquire before Yahweh for him by the right ruling of the Urim. At his word they go out, and at his word they come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, all the congregation. And Moshe did as Yahweh commanded him, and took Yehoshua and set him before Eleazar the priest and before all the congregation, and laid his hand on him, and commissioned him as Yahweh commanded by the hand of Moshe. All right, we're gonna stop there. The battery on my computer is dying, and I don't want to lose you guys abruptly like that. So let me try to back out of here real quick. Okay. It's a quick live stream, quick reading. Wanted to just close out Shabbat with some scripture. We started it and ended it with scripture, so that's always cool. I think that might not be a bad way to go. But I got to go pick up my son. He was visiting with the neighbor children, and yeah, I got to go grab him up and bring him back for some din. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I realized we had so many people in here. Shalom, you guys. Hope you had an awesome Sabbath, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning. Yes, that's what we'll do tomorrow morning. All right. Shalom. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. Hit the thumbs up on your way out.
Do you have a screwdriver on you?